Hey, this is Jimmy Archer. I'm with InsideTriathlon.com. I'm here with Ryan Ignatz. We're both pros on the Xterra America Series. Today we're going to be talking to you a little bit about the bikes that we're riding out there. For Xterra racing, obviously you're going to have a mountain bike because it is a mountain bike triathlon. And by Xterra's rules, what defines a mountain bike is that it's got to have 26-inch wheels, so no cross bikes, guys. Basically, that's pretty much all that defines a mountain bike. It's got 26-inch wheels and flat bars, or not curled road bars. After that, you can do kind of whatever you want. A lot of personal choice goes into tires you might use, different setups. I like full suspension, meaning you have a front shock and you have a rear shock. This is the Cannondale Rush, which is kind of designed for Xterra. Myself and Josiah Mida, who are a couple of the guys that race on the pro scene, helped them design this. What we have here is a bike with a little bit more relaxed steer tube, kind of your standard seat tube angle. Bottom bracket's just a little bit lower. Basically what that means is that it's going to be a very stable bike. It's going to be very comfortable through the bumpy and rocky stuff. It's going to be a little bit easier on your body for long mountain bike races and Xterra stuff where you want to be a little bit fresh going onto the bike. Going onto the run. Another thing that I absolutely insist on with my mountain bike is tubeless tires and tubeless tire and wheel setup. These are the Maxxis Crossmark, which were developed by Christoph Sauser, who's the world mountain bike champion from a couple of years ago. They're an excellent tire. They've got a nice tread down the center, but good side knobs that are going to grab really well. The tubeless setup allows me to run a little bit lower pressure on the tires, so you get a little give. It's going to grab a little bit better on the trail and on the rocky and sandy stuff. But also, there's no tube in here. We run a little bit of liquid latex. So basically, unless you're going to slice the sidewall with a chunk of lava from Maui, you're pretty safe from getting any punctures. Any kind of thorn, any kind of glass, the latex is going to roll around in there and fill that up almost instantly. So it saves you time from stopping. I don't have any tubing on here right now, or any gear, but I usually bring a multi-tool, one tube, and 2 CO2s just in case I do have a flat. And of course, a water bottle, because you're going to be out there on an Xterra for at least an hour on the bike. It's usually hot, it's usually hard. You've already swam, so basically now you've been exercising at a high level for an hour and a half, and you're going to have to run afterwards. So you better have your nutrition with you. Last thing that I'll do is electrical tape some power gels onto my frame right here, so they're easily accessible. You just rip them off, and you have your nutrition. I usually go through about 2 or 3 of those per race. Lars was pointing it out. Last but not least, got to have your name on your bike. That's the best part about being a pro, is that you get your name on your bike. And the Irish flag, because you got to represent the homeland, right? What do you do different?
I guess some of the things that I do different would be pretty much, throwing the transition hooks on my shoes. That way I have a really smooth, clean transition. What it does is it just allows you to come out of the water, out of T1, grab your helmet, put it on, and run out, and then easily jump on your bike, saving time putting it on. When you're stopped, you're actually making ground, moving forward, and this is a really simplistic, elegant way of keeping your shoes from hitting the ground and flipping over, so you know right where your shoes are as you go to ride along and put your feet in. Otherwise, yeah, it's important, like Jimmy said, to have CO2, probably a tube. I like to keep it really accessible so that when I do flat, it's really quick and easy to deal with. Some new things that are happening would be disc brakes. The added benefit there is probably maybe a little bit of mud clearance, but also the fact that you can come into a corner a little bit faster and still be able to slow down quick enough to make the corner. And you don't have to pull as hard, so you have a little less energy wasted on braking. So it's definitely some huge improvements in the last few years on bikes, and makes it a lot better and a lot smoother and a lot more fun.